Happy Monday, you beautiful people. We're off. It's going to be 68 degrees and a little windy today. So I think it won't be very busy because everybody will be enjoying the weather. All right, I got my first order. It was like $5.75 for 4 items at Meijer. And I'm like, okay, that won't be bad. So I looked at the items. It's a big thing of water and these cleaning supplies. It was kind of complicated for $5 going to an apartment. So I decided. And I just got a dollar store order for $5.75 for a couple of items. 6 items, but it's like nothing but 20-ounce drinks. So quick and easy. At times I find it difficult to really think about the order. So like that Meijer's order, I would have declined it if I would have looked at the items, but I was in the middle of a lot of traffic at the moment, and it was hard to look at that. Well, it's definitely a Monday. My first order was a nightmare. I couldn't find a few things, so I asked. They were they were hateful, but okay. Keep moving forward. The customer's sick. She needed ginger ale, but she only said Canada Dry. And that Schweppes or whatever it's called was available. So I had said item unavailable. They'll contact the customer. Let them notify the customer. Sorry. So I didn't hear anything. So I called, and she hung up on me. I mean, she didn't answer. It just hung up. And then I'm on my way to her house, and she's like, I'm so sick. I need that ginger ale. And I said, I can't substitute without your permission. I almost did. But I'm like, because I figured, because they got ginger ale, water, and then a soda. So I'm thinking they were sick, but I can't, I don't think I could do that without their permission. I don't want to have an issue. So I feel bad. She paid for this delivery and she didn't get what she needed. But it's not on me. I put item unavailable, so she should have got notified. I tried to call, give her a few minutes. I did my due diligence. I walked around every single cooler and the soda aisle to see if I could find any Canada Dry, and I couldn't. But so I did my due diligence by looking, calling her, and at the end of the day, it's on her, but I feel bad. I do. This is where I like to dash, but I'm getting bad orders. And, sometimes it's like that. It's like a certain area is just nothing but bad orders. So, well, they sent me this $5 for 6 miles, and it's going where I was going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and take it. And it's my favorite place to pick up from. But, problem is, I kind of worried about going somewhere else because the bridge I use a million times a day has been closed down as of last night. The dam washed out, and the bridge might be in danger. It was already really bad. So anyway, I hate to leave this area because I don't want to have to get stuck in that traffic of the bridge being closed. Got my camera ready and everything, and I forgot to tape the delivery. It is definitely a Monday, but my oldest granddaughter was texting me. She's homesick today. She has a sore throat. She wants some popsicles, but I'm really far away. So I'm trying to figure out how to get her some popsicles. I don't want her to be miserable. All right, got a decent order, $7 for Starbucks going down the road. Picking up a Subway for $4.50 going 1.8 miles, and most of that's getting to the Subway. So when it comes to the devotions, I lost my way last week. I read the devotions out of habit and prepare it for my videos, and instead of taking it in and having that as part of my day. That's normally what I do, but last week, I don't know, I just did it out of habit, and I really think that was my struggle last week. So that's what I think helped me Saturday when I was in Madison and doing my slow, relaxing dash, is getting back into making that a true passion and what I'm supposed to be doing. So with that being said, today's devotion is our way or God's way. And this devotion is what made me think about that. How I didn't focus correctly last week. So the little excerpt says, relying on our knowledge and strength robs us of the blessings that come from following God. So the devotion is Exodus 2:11 through 25. I'm not going to read that part. There's a part I do want to read though. But the actual devotion says, whenever challenges come into our life, there are two ways we can respond to them: God's way or ours. Moses is an example of a man who tried out both options. In today's passage, we see him taking matters into his own hands. Although his motives were pure, his method was wrong. Moses made 3 mistakes. Number 1, he focused on the difficulty. How often have you done the same thing? The unfairness or pain of situation grabs our attention, and in our desire for a solution, we act without first seeking the Lord. Number 2, he relied on his strength and understanding. When a problem arises, the most natural response is to do what we can to fix it. However, God wants us to rely on him, not on ourselves. Number 3, he acted impulsively. If a situation seems urgent, fixing the problem as fast as possible becomes our top priority. In our haste, we're likely to forego waiting on the Lord. We've all followed Moses' example at some point and suffered consequences of self-reliance. But notice that God didn't reject Moses or cancel the divine plan for his life. Instead, he refined the future leader's character through trials and gave him another chance. And he'll do the same for us. Number 3 is my worst, acting impulsively. Number 2 is Proverbs, the one that he relied on his own strength and understanding. Proverbs 3:5-6. This is the one I absolutely love. Verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. Verse 6. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. And wow, I didn't do that last week. Like I said, I did it in a just get it done kind of attitude. And I really see the nice thing about doing these videos, I can see how I personally react differently, or a positivity kind of changes. Today, my first order went really bad, and so I'm focusing. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it. And my whole verse this year is Mark 4:40, where what are you afraid of? Do you still not have faith? I know it's more complicated than that, and I really need to take this in. And when I read this, I just thought about my last week. I did it my way, not God's way. So hopefully this week I'll get back onto my normal path and focus more. That'd be great. I know we all have struggles. There's so much going on in the world and in our daily lives, and DoorDash and Uber and all these things. And just to stop and pray and ask for strength, or, show me the way. What path are you wanting me to take? Makes a huge difference. It seems like such a little thing to do, but it's a huge thing. I'm praying for everyone and thinking of all of you. Well, I took a stacked order for Long John Silver's for $10.50. Not great. I think it's 7 miles, but hey, just trying to make the money. I'm probably just going to work till 4. It's going to be beautiful today, and I would love to be able to sit on my front porch and drink a cup of coffee while it's beautiful, because it's going to get cold in a couple of days. So, well, I got the order. a fellow dasher was having car issues. I try to help. I hope it doesn't make me late to this order. But you try to help somebody, and you hope it doesn't go against me. And I wasn't able to help. I tried, and it didn't go well. So something's wrong, and he's trying to do his deliveries and make his money. My heart goes out to him. He subscribed. I feel bad. So I'm hoping all the dashers don't have any car problems and his just gets fixed. I wish there was something else I could have done. All right, I took this Chick-fil-A order for 8 miles for $8.50. All right, I got a 9.25 order going 9.5 miles for Jaggers, and it'll take me to a different area because this area has not been well. So hopefully be able to pick up some better orders over in the other area. All right, picking up one item at PetSmart for $11.50 going 9 miles. So keep going. All right, just got an $8.50 plus for McAllister's for 6 items. So I don't know what to think. Maybe it's a $2. I'm gonna guess $2. So if so, that would be $10.50. Keep our fingers crossed. Picked up 8 items from the dollar store for $8.25 on my way to deliver it, just 3 minutes away. Got a $7.50 order going to Wendy's for like 4.5 miles. Oh crud, I had gotten a text message from that customer to say thank you. And I was trying to get to that and I accepted this $3 order from Dairy Queen. I'm sad. So if I wouldn't assign it, but I'm at 93% completion rate, and I don't want to run that any worse than I already have. So I guess I'm doing this $3 Dairy Queen order, and this Dairy Queen is not that good. All right, as soon as I drop that off, even though it says 3 to 12 minutes, I got a $5 order from McDonald's going 2.4 miles. So I'm happy with that. On my way there, just a couple of minutes away. It's just all right here. So that makes it wonderful. All right, so they sent me a 50-cent item for Myers for $26. I think it's going 12 miles, but 8 of those is getting there. And with the bridge out, I'm going to have to go a different way. So that's going to take a minute. But that'll be my last order of the day. I made over $100 and I'll be thrilled. So, and should be done right about the time I wanted to quit anyway. So I'm very happy about that. And I'm ready to go enjoy the sun. The weather's going to get worse each day. From this day forward, it's going to get a little worse, and then Sunday is going to be like a high in the 30s. So my prediction is the orders will get better and better as the weather get worse and worse. I'm anxious to see if that's a true case or not. So, wanting to prove my point. I might be wrong. You know, I've been to Chick-fil-A, I've been to McDonald's, I've been to Wendy's, I've been to all the popular places, and I've only seen 3 dashers all day. So maybe I'm wrong, because maybe the nice weather is keeping the dashers away. I haven't made a lot of money today, but what if there was a lot of dashers? And I haven't, all the popular places, they haven't been, so, anyway, trying to figure out how the weather affects my money. Well, that was a little bit of a difficult drop off, but she was just a sweet little lady, and we got to laugh. So those are always nice, even if it's a little difficult, you know. Well, I'm done for the day, and I made, let's see, I made $126 in 7 hours and 15 minutes. So I made my goal. It's almost 4 o'clock, so leaving a tad later than I wanted to, but about Okay. And I went 100 something miles, 100.7. And now I get to go to the grocery, buy some stuff for the grill, and enjoy this beautiful day. Like I said earlier, it's going to get colder and colder every day. So, super excited about getting home and enjoying the weather. My husband's running a whole bunch of errands for me, so I only have to make one stop, and that's it. So, I hope you are getting this nice weather and able to enjoy it. Hope you're making lots of money. I really appreciate each and every one of you. It means a lot to me that you're here, you comment, and all that good stuff. It just warms my heart. Be happy. God bless you.